Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and to another day in Azeroth. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Christian, Towin, Karen, Live Life Strong, Amy, welcome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Alright, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Inventory actually looks good. Somehow, surprisingly. Let's see. I did shove a lot of stuff in my bank. A lot of stuff that I wasn't sure, will I need this? Where do I use this? Am I ever going to want to have this? A lot of stuff like that I simply shoved into my bank. So now my bank is full of junk. But I kind of figured it's better for my bank to be full of junk than for my inventory to be full of junk. So that is what we did to get to this point. Janine, Regina, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. As far as what we're going to do today, I don't know. What do we want to start off with today? I wouldn't mind eventually doing another Demonfall Canyon. I actually had a lot of fun with that one. The problem is, it's all the way over in Kalimdor. That's the problem. Or we could just try to run Scholomance or Strathholm for coins. My goal today is to be able to get a chest piece and one more piece of gear. Ideally tier 2. Yeah, I'd like to get, well, if we get one more piece of tier 2, then we'll have our 4 set. And the 4 set is really strong. I don't really need the 6-piece bonus. I don't really care for the 6-piece bonus very much. But I guess we really only need one more piece today to get that 4-piece bonus. So yeah, that's kind of one of the goals for today.
Well met.
Now, in Bagnon, I had a way to lock my item slots so that when I organized the bag, it wouldn't move the ones that I had locked. And I'd like to find a similar way to lock items in place in my inventory. Because I like to organize my inventory a little bit differently than what it likes to do when I auto-sort. Let's check settings. Sorting, probably not really what I want. Yeah, I don't see the option that I'm looking for. It was really straightforward in Bagnon just to lock certain certain inventory slots in place. Drew, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Right now, I am just heading up to the Plaguelands. And I put us in queue for a couple of things out that way. Scholomance or either Stratholme side. So we will see. It's a very long flight, so maybe we'll have an invite by the time we get there. We still have 5 minutes. I would love for there to be some better travel options once you hit level 60. Once you hit level 60 in SOD, you should open up some portals, you should open up some direct flight points. Portals would be for the best. And that stuff should only open up when you hit 60. That way, while you're leveling up, the world can still feel big. But then when you hit 60, it kind of helps you do more content if things are not so hard to get to. So that would be nice. Did they shadow drop it, Falcon? Is it out right now? Don't F with me. Hold on. I can easily find out. I knew that they had their big announcement, but they weren't sure if they were gonna like just drop the game. It's out right now. That's really cool. I don't have time to play Oblivion. I wish I did. Oh my god, what are they? Oh, they want $50 for it. Yeah, I don't think my wife is gonna let me buy another game right now. Oh man, it looks good though. Okay. Oh shit, it's free on Game Pass? Are you out of your mind? Are you kidding me? Is this about to be an Oblivion stream? But can I play it on PC Game Pass? That's the real question. It looks like I can. Yeah, I'm obviously installing this now. Boop. Install. Yeah, currently downloading. Progress 0%. Apparently, in all of that, I got invited to a group. Sorry to barge in, but gamers gotta know. I appreciate it. No, thank you. I hadn't known about the announcement until yesterday, and like I'm not a huge Elder Scrolls person, but at the same time, like this could be a chance to experience that game because I never played Oblivion back in the day. I was playing like I think at the time I was probably playing JRPGs. I was a console gamer. I was probably playing JRPGs when people who were playing PC games were playing Oblivion. So it'd be nice to like get to experience it like this. But we'll see. I don't know if I have time to play it. I guess maybe I should make a little bit of time. The graphics are much better. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but Oblivion was an older game, so you would hope that it'd be like much better. 4%. We're at 4%. Probably everybody on the planet is downloading this right now. It's gonna be hard not to fire it up when the download finishes. We're gonna try just to play WoW today, but we'll see what happens. Alright, sorry. Back to WoW. Okay, where are we going? I guess I don't quite know where we are heading to. Let me take a look. Skolo. Okay, we're heading to Skolo. Yeah, I'm close to Scholomance. This is good. Mitash, welcome to the stream. I'm very distracted right now. I'll try to focus. I have pizza here that I may or may not eat. Not really that hungry. And then I have Elder Scrolls downloading. So, fun times. I think the way I'd like to check out Elder Scrolls 4 is in a recorded series. I think for me, like, having never played the original, I think doing a recorded series would be very nice. So that is probably what I'm going to look at doing for that. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun. When I heard about the announcement, I didn't think they were actually going to release the game today. And I definitely didn't think the game was going to be on Game Pass. So, actually being able to play it without having to fork over 60 bucks is very fortuitous, because I don't have 60 bucks. So I will do a nice, cozy recorded series with that one. Am I the first person here? That's not right. something must be wrong. There's no way I'm the first person here. Did I go to the right place? Skolo, right? I'm at Scholomance, right? I'm not getting my dungeons confused, am I? This is in fact Scholomance, is it not? I'm the first person here? Oh my god, I hate it. Now what do I do? Now I have to wait for everybody else? Oh my god, this is awful. Oh, look at what's this? Oh, it's a stone. A stone we could meet at. A stone we could summon to. Oh no, we can't. It's too bad about that. The others are busy trying to download Oblivion. Exactly. Yeah, well, what's our progress? 27%. It's like 140 gigs. It's 140 gigs. That's like huge. It's a huge game. 120 gigs. Sorry. Did I get the chess piece? Not yet. I think I'm a little bit short. I think I need 50. I'm pretty sure chess pieces were 50. And so my goal, yeah, I want to get at least, if I get one more piece of tier 2 today, we can get the 4-piece set bonus. We just need one more piece. Mitosh, they shadow dropped the Oblivion 4 remake today. The Oblivion 4 remake is available now on Steam and on Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass. So I am downloading it on PC Game Pass as we speak. And I will probably be doing a recorded series with that, which I'm going to probably start recording as soon as I end the stream today. Or at least I'm going to go in and get my settings dialed in and do some tests and stuff. But yeah, it's looking good. I think a recorded series is going to be a good time with that one. Because I never played Oblivion, so it's going to be a blind playthrough for me. I played Skyrim for a while. And I obviously played the ESO for a while. But I never played Oblivion. I wasn't going to eat this piece of pizza, but listen, I have time. I'm going to eat this piece of pizza. I'm going to turn my camera off for a couple seconds. And I'm going to eat this pizza, because why not? I'm not really hungry, but it's here, so... I will see you guys on the flip side. Alright, so we're close. We've got the druid, we've got the mage on the way, we've got the warrior on the way. Who are we missing? Where's the rogue? Oh, the rogue is inside. Okay, the rogue might have beat us here. We might not have been the first person here. The rogue might have been inside the whole time. So that's good. Oh, that was what happened with the priest yesterday. Yeah, I thought something happened, because all of a sudden there was a priest doing 3 times as much damage as me. Possibly 4 times as much damage. They switched. Okay. That makes sense. The other guy did a fine job healing. Like, he didn't have an issue healing it. But yeah, his DPS numbers were not as good. Lael, go get that coffee, man. Looks like we got a couple minutes still. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go inside. I don't have the key. I could have swore I needed the key at some point. I could have swore I needed a key. If we see a key drop, we have to roll need on it. So that we can pop this door open on our own accord. Let us in! Let us in! Eventually someone will pop this door. Until then, we just auto-run at it. Be Sad Dog, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the key is from a quest? I hate that. I wish it would just drop in the dungeon. I'm not doing the chest, or the quest. Or the chest, for that matter. I'm not doing it. I'll just stand here till somebody pops the door open. It goes into Tannerus and then Ungoro. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Someone's gonna pop this door open eventually. All we have to do is be patient. Nobody has the key. What if we got into a group for Scholomance where nobody had the key? What would we do then? Yeah, exactly, Mitasha. This is the, there we go. This is the part where nobody has the key. Yeah, I think that's what happened, because we had a party member inside, and they didn't seem like they were able to open the door for us either. So I'm pretty sure none of us has the key, except maybe the rogue. I don't know. No, I don't think anybody has a key. We also don't have everybody here. This person is also a vase, which is weird to me, but okay. Yeah, I don't think anybody has it. Maybe I do need to get the key. Yeah, it's a new race. Vase and Vas. You can either play as a Vase or play as a Vas. It's like body type A and B. Vase, Vas. That would be quite a scheme. Get the key and start charging people. Just do /say 5 gold and I pop it open. I bet people would give me 5 gold. Can't the rogue lockpick the door? Yeah, but, you know, that would require leveling up lockpicking. You know what I mean? And if you don't even have a key to the dungeon, what are the chances that you took the time to level up lockpicking? Probably not very great. But yes, technically they could. I think, maybe. I'm assuming a rogue can pick any lock with high enough skill. Yeah, leveling lockpicking is really, 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 really tedious. It's really tedious and it's not enjoyable in any way. That's absolutely true. Oh no, it's going to be a slow run if I'm the top DPS. We're going to get to see what it is really like to run these dungeons if Mitosh isn't tanking for us. Because if I'm at the top of the meters, then something's wrong. Maybe the warrior hasn't started pushing buttons yet. Maybe he's just been like auto-attacking or something. That would explain it. Oh my god, and I'm out of mana. Wait, why am I out of mana? We don't run out of mana. What is this thing, this mana you speak of? Oh my god. Oh my, this is brutal. Is this what the game is like? This is brutal. I like it. It's fine. Alright, we got all of our mana back. Yeah, see, you were doing all the DPS and regenerating all of my mana. And now no one else is doing damage and I'm out of mana, so, you know. There's that. Is this guy a warrior tank? Is that what's going on? Yeah, he's a warrior tank. Warrior tank, not as good as paladin tank. I think that's basically official now. You can't help me get my mana back, then I don't even know why you're in the group. Because having to think about my mana is going to be a big change of pace. It's going to be a big change of pace. It's not too bad. We're not going every pull or anything, but I just have to pay a little bit of attention to it. Crushing it. We're crushing it. We have more health in the tank. We're overgeared for this at this point. This is where gear score kind of becomes important, because yeah, it doesn't seem like it because our gear has come so easily, but I'm pretty sure we're overgeared. Which is fine. I mean, we're just farming coins, so overgeared is an okay place to be, I guess. You'd think on the AoE pulls this mage could keep up, but he hasn't done that yet. Is he arcane? No, he's Frost. He's just not doing a lot of AoE. Frozen Orb and Spellfrost Bolt, Living Bomb and Living Bomb Dot. Okay, so he doesn't have any kind of like Blizzard build or anything going. Why do I have so much HP? That's actually kind of crazy. Wait, why do I have... oh, you know what it is? This is... well, I mean, that could account for some of it. I have the Might of Stormwind. I have a couple of buffs. Yeah, world buffs. It's a couple of buffs, right? Because, yeah, otherwise I should not... I should probably not have more health in the tank, but here we are. I seem to be stuck in a cage, and I'm stuck. He put me behind the chandelier, guys, and I couldn't get out from behind the chandelier. Unbelievable. I spent half the fight stuck behind the chandelier, and I still did the most DPS. That was so weird. He, like, the thing it did with the camera made me feel like I was stuck, and like pressing forward did not get me out. I had to like strafe to the side ultimately to get out from behind the chandelier thing. Hunter tank, yes. Next we'll have a hunter healer. First aid healing. Apparently I'm not doing a very good job of looting. I wonder how many coins I've left on the ground already. The numbers are nice. Yes. It's nice. Now, it's probably a lot of it is world buffs, but I still think I would be on, even without world buffs, I still think I would be on top of the meters. It just wouldn't be by such an insane difference. But I still think I'd be up there. This is going to be tough. I don't think I want to stand here. I'm going to be surrounded by poison. There's a blizzard. There we go. We got dead people. We got dead people. I feigned death, but I might die anyway. Because I might have a poison on me that's going to kill me. We'll see. I could pop back up. It seems like they're okay, but now I'm kind of worried about aggroing more stuff. Like, I don't want to aggro this guy and have him just, like, kill me, because I might have very low HP when I pop back up. I wish there was a way to know how much HP I had right now, because that would greatly affect whether or not I was going to stand up. I'm going to stand up. Okay, we're good. They dealt with it, but I just didn't want to die. This is certainly turning out to be quite a different experience. I love the guy creeping up from behind us. Here he comes. John, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. I've been banished. I got straight up banished. For like a long time. It was like a 15-second banish. And nobody unbanished me. That was a bummer. Yeah, I'm basically carrying the group right now, when I'm not banished. I don't know why I'm carrying the group, but it's probably because of world buffs. Are we rolling need on Essence of Undeath? Okay, I looted the coins off the boss, so we're good there. 47. Sounds like the right number. Is the Essence of Undeath the thing we can sell? Or am I thinking of something else? We can sell it, it's for enchanting, okay. And then I will probably be needing on those. 23 gold per. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, our gear is actually pretty freaking good. In my opinion, at least. We're not ready to do Nax yet, but... I'm stunned, man. I keep getting stunned, and I keep getting banished. I love how we have to be careful pulling this. This has been a very different experience that I probably needed to have. Justin, good afternoon to you, and welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Is this guy RP walking? Are we RP walking now? Is this what we're doing? I guess this is how we're doing the run now. We're just RP walking through it. I don't know. Oh, there we go. He found his backslash key. There we go. He found the key that undid it. We're good. Mitosh, you're trying to put together a Blackwing lair raid. Ooh, that'd be a lot of fun. I would love for that to happen. That'd be cool. I feel like I'm like tanking some of these bosses some of the time, which is not really something I should be doing. Like right now I'm kind of tanking it. Slow down on the DPS a little bit sometimes. If we do Blackwing Lair, I'm gonna stop in Booty Bay really fast and pick up a tier 2 piece so that I can turn it into the vendor. Yeah, I have extra time today, so if it's something we can't start till later on, that's fine. If I need a little bit extra time today, I have it. We have soccer practice today, but that's not until 5:30, so I could probably go till like 4 o'clock or so if we need to. I got netted right in the poison. Absolutely nothing I can do. I was netted in the poison cloud. I don't have a way to get out of nets that I'm aware of. So, big bummer. Is the druid gonna be able to, even if they live, does the druid have a res in SOD? Because in vanilla era, druids don't even have a res. This has been a tough one. Really tough. Blitzen Jr., good afternoon to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. It's been a good day so far. I mean, we're dead on the ground right now, but that's okay. It's par for the course. I think they have this. I just, like I said, I just don't know if druids have a res. I know they have a battle res, but it's on a big cooldown. Time to check the download progress on Elder Scrolls 4. Oh, it must have finished. Elder Scrolls 4 is fully downloaded and ready to play. They do have a res, it's a rune. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we are getting some reses. Oblivion stream tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a recorded series with it. Just a nice, immersive recorded series, because I've never played Oblivion. And so I think for me, the best way to experience a really engaging like world and a really deep world is probably going to be just to record it. So I think I will do that. I might even be ambitious and try to record later today. I don't know. If not, I'll probably record tomorrow. I think it'll be fun. Like I said, I've never played it. I played a bit of Skyrim and I've played ESO, but I never played Oblivion back in the day because I wasn't a PC gamer back then. And I was playing JRPGs and stuff. And I've been looking for something like this because I tried to play Avowed. To be honest, I tried to play Avowed because I was hoping it would scratch that like first-person big open-world RPG itch, and Avowed was okay, but it just like nothing about it really captured me at all. And there were some blatant things about their character design that I just really didn't like things that I just didn't like. So maybe this will be better than Avowed. Yeah, they didn't change much of the gameplay. Yeah, just the graphics, right? So there will probably be like a lot of stuff I need to learn since it is like an older game. Typically, older systems are more inscrutable than newer game design. I'd love to like stream some of the content. Like I'd love to do most of like big story stuff, and especially the first like 10 or 15 hours just completely recorded in a vacuum, and then maybe eventually do some streams with it so I can learn some stuff from people who know. If it's a fun time, we'll see how much I enjoy it. I don't really think that was the way to go with that. Yeah, nice. Good job, Druid. You did a great job. Good job. Why? Just why? Why does it have to be this way? He just went up and like poked the boss like way before anybody was in the room, and now we're all dead, and now we have to do a spirit run. At least it's not a really big spirit run, you know, it could be worse. And obviously we lost somebody. Did we lose the healer? Did we lose the person who caused us all to die? Yes. Yes, he did. He got us all killed because he just wasn't really paying attention, and then he was embarrassed, so he left the group. Oof. Big oof. Now we are back in the queue. I feel like when you go back into the queue, you just reset. You gotta pull in a healer, and we've already downed like a bunch of bosses. It's kind of a bummer. We got no healers available right now. Lots of DPS and a tank. Christian, sorry to hear that, man. Happy to have you here hanging out with us, though. Mitosh, if you got a BWL for me, I'm gonna drop this group, and I'm just gonna go back to Stormwind, and I'm gonna go out to Booty Bay. I'm gonna grab a tier piece off the vendor there, just so I have that ready if we're gonna think about doing this thing. Man, so that's pug life, man. Pug life is it's hard. Pug life is hard. It's hard out there for a pug. I don't know. That was rough. Yeah, it's rough, and you don't really have as a solo player, like, you know, if you're a solo player and you want to do endgame stuff, you have to pug. So yeah, that was tough though. It was fun. I was happy to be able to hit stuff a little bit. You know, it was fine until it wasn't. And I think that's how most pugs go. They're fine until they're not. And then they're over.
Careful.
And then they're over. The flight timer is part of Leatrix Plus. So it's in the Leatrix Plus add-on. I believe it is interface. Yeah, go to interface in Leatrix Plus and then show flight times. Dang, that came together fast. Very nice. I've never seen Blackwing Lair either. Gonna change the stream name here. There we go. I wonder if we're gonna steamroll it. We did the AQ20 pug the other day, and we just kind of steamrolled that. And so I wonder if we're gonna steamroll it, or if I'm actually gonna have to hit bosses, and if I'm actually gonna have to care about mechanics. BWL stands for Blackwing Lair. It's another raid, a 20-man raid in this case, I believe. It's full of dragons, pretty sure. Pretty sure dragons and dragonkin. I've never done it before, so this would be a first. If we do Blackwing Lair today, then that means the only raid I haven't seen is Nax, and then the new raid that they just put in Phase 8. So we're getting close to completion, if there is such a thing. I need to find the vendor. Alright, so it's the ancient stuff that I can get for tier 2. The only piece left for us is the boots. Yeah. This is the only piece of tier 2 that we have left to purchase, actually. There is no tier 2 chest. So I can buy the boots. And then if I want an epic chest piece, I can pick up tier 1. I can get a tier 1 chest piece next to replace... Oh, you know what? I don't need to. I already have it, so we're fine. We need shoulders. Shoulders are the blue item. So that's next. Next we'll pick up tier 1 shoulders. That'll get rid of our Beast Stalker's mantle. And then once we get a new cloak, we'll be in all epics. Except for the bow, which might never be epic. Rings are not epic. Okay, we have a long way to go. I take it back. We have a long way to go before we're in full epics. Alright, and I guess we can just jump on a flight. I mean, it's a long flight. Other than that, we can get a summon, but we're not really doing anything else, so... Christian, you're fine, man. You're absolutely fine. No need to apologize. Yeah, I am catching up quick, but to be fair, I've been carried through some content, you know what I mean? I've had kind of the tourist pass or the traveler's pass a little bit, which I like because, you know, maybe I would never have seen this much content without that help. Wow, yeah, we got a little ways to go. Thorium Point, I guess. It's gonna be our best bet. That's not too bad. 6 minutes in flight. I might go AFK here and check my coffee and use the potty in a minute here. Probably a good idea before raid. We have seen what happens in normal groups just now. Yeah, and that's obviously not going to be every group, but you're gonna definitely get groups like that. And it sucks to go in and kill a few bosses, and then you gotta replace a healer, because nobody wants to come to a run midway through, you know? Nobody wants to come to a run midway through. If you're gonna do, especially in Classic, you have to do so much traveling out of your way to get to these places, and then to only kill a couple of bosses or to miss out on a bunch of coins. Nobody wants that. So then as a group looking for a healer, you know, you can try to find a healer, or you can reset the dungeon, and you can just go from scratch. It's almost like if you lose a healer or something, you gotta just reset the dungeon and go again. Which could be tough on people who have a limited time. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I will be right back before the flight timer ends. Alright, we are back. What's the size of this raid? Because I think I see 29 people. Is this a 40-man raid? It's 40 man? Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool. I didn't realize that it was 40 man. For some reason, I just thought that inside the biggest group size was 20. Shows what I know. Oh, it is 20 man. But we're going 30 because we're doing hard mode. Okay. Sounds made up, but it's fine. I'll play. It's 20 man. It's just gonna let us take 30 people in. It's like, yeah, this is a 20. You can bring as many people as you want. We recommend 20. Okay, we'll bring 30. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna let us do that? I mean, it's gonna be something. I'm gonna have to turn my spell effects completely off in order to see anything that's happening in this raid. You can take up to 40 people, but 20 is generally the number you run with. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, let's just go ahead and preemptively turn down spell density. I'm just gonna put this on essential. Because if I don't do that with 40 people firing on a boss, I'm not going to be able to see myself in melee to even understand if I'm facing the boss or not. So, we're just going to do that now. Get that out of the way. Hard mode Blackwing Lair adds new mechanics to the fights. That's good. Let's just... I want to get thrown into all the mechanics. And I just want to... you can give me some tips, but I'll probably just sight read them for the most part. I'll try not to spend half every fight on the ground dead. But I can't make any promises. Let's see if I can remember how I got to the Blackwing Lair entrance yesterday. I think I can remember. I've memorized how to get into Molten Core now. So maybe I've now memorized how to get into Blackwing Lair. Let's see if I can get myself to the entrance. Yeah, all of this content is going to be completely new to me. A summon. Okay, I'll take the summon. I kind of wanted to test myself, but it's rude not to take an offered summon. The Orb of Command. I'm assuming this is the orb that changes it to hard mode or something like that. They had these in, they were kind of like this in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. When they put the hard mode 5-mans in, you had like a little thing, everybody had to click on it. It might be messy. It's a 30-man raid. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be messy. That's okay. With this many people, I expect half of everyone to be on the floor every fight. I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Big raids are not my thing either. I much prefer really hard 10-man content and really hard 5-man content. And I would never conceive of trying to organize such a thing as a 30-man raid. It's just too much. Too many people's time depends on what happens, and it's just a lot. I definitely prefer the smaller group sizes, but it'll be really fun to see it. It's cool that it lets you have flexibility between 20 and 40 people. I like that. Obviously, with more people, then you're spreading loot in more ways, but if it's the difference between getting it done and not getting it done, then you, like you said, you want the extra people. Makes perfect sense. So this is hard mode. I should probably put that into the stream title. There we go. I guess we have to look at the loot here to see if we want to reserve anything. So there's that. Dungeons and raids. This isn't necessarily going to be updated for SOD though, is it? Yeah, I don't think my Atlas loot is SOD appropriate. Maybe it is. It's going to make life hard. How many years have I played WoW? I've played WoW since 2005. I've taken small breaks here and there. I didn't play a lot in Pandaria. That was a small break for me. Yeah, man, I hate loot reserve. Just makes me not want to care about loot. Cause I don't know the loot. I don't know what I want. I like to see it fall off the boss, and then I like to look at it, and then I like to decide, hey, I like this. I like this loot. I want to roll on it. I don't have any like prior knowledge of the things I want out of these places. What would be something really important for us? A cloak could be really good. Stamina and attack power. Like maybe I would reserve something like this. We have really bad rings, so maybe some rings would be good. Trinket with attack power. That could be really good. How many items do we get to put on reserve? It's 2, right? Three. Okay. Okay, there we go. I placed reserve on 3 items, so we are good. We are also standing here by ourselves. Where did everybody go? I stare at loot for 5 minutes and everybody's gone. Okay. Can't go that way. Now we need to actually get into the raid so that I can turn in the token that I bought. Oh, just click the orb. Oh, that takes us in. I thought this was a hard mode thing. That takes me actually into the place. Okay, makes sense. I was afraid to click it. I thought that's what turned hard mode on and off. This guy I have to talk to real fast to get my piece for the token we picked up, the boots. So we want these ones. There we go. So that'll get us our 4 sets for tier 2. Now we gotta put our Wyvern Strike back on. There we go. So now with the 4 set, increases damage dealt by your main hand weapon with Raptor Strike and Wyvern Strike by 20%. So that should help us out a little bit. So far, everything we've done has been pretty easy and face roll content, except for Karazhan Crypts. Karazhan Crypts, the 5-man mega dungeon type deal, is really challenging, even with a stacked group. And that one has been a lot of fun. But besides that, I really haven't done anything that I would call challenging. But that's because I've had an amazing tank, and we've often had overpowered people in the group, so... And I haven't gotten to the current raids. We haven't done Nax yet. We haven't done the new raid, so it's hard to say. I don't really need any more tier pieces to get, because I don't really need my 6 piece. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with the 3 items I put on reserve. Because I don't think I'm really trying to get my 6 piece of tier 2. So. Now that I have the 4 piece already, I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe it'll be better for stats. True. That's true. Yeah, either way it's fine. You know how I am, like, I'll take, if I get anything, I'll be happy. If I don't get anything, I don't really mind. So, I'm just here for the content. I'll probably start to care about loot a little bit more if I'm ever raiding current content, because if I'm raiding current content, then I want to be as strong as I can be. But when we're just doing older stuff, I just don't care as much about the gear. So, yeah. It's a bad way to look at things, but it's how I am. Alright, yep, I'm gonna be focusing up too. So if I'm less active in chat right now, if I'm not as interactive, then I'm just like really trying to focus on what's going on. I have never been here before, so all the sights, all the sounds, all the mechanics, all the mobs, everything is brand new to me. So I'm just gonna try to let my brain absorb some of it. It's Red Affix Week. Okay. And that's obviously probably really important information to have. It's Red Affix Week. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Doesn't mean anything to me right now, but maybe something will become obvious. All right, here we go. Pull timer and everything. And keep in mind, this is with spell effects on essential, and it's still very, very much many spell effects happening. We got eggs out here. We got people kind of scattering about. We're all moving. Everyone's moving. Maybe we're trying to like get into positions. I'm gonna try to mimic what other people are doing, because I'm not really sure what's going on here. We're gonna keep our eyes open for any signs of activity. Anything we can kind of figure out. We got people lining up top. Okay, that's something. We got ads in the back. We got ads going up. I should probably be helping with these ads, I feel like. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe the ads are covered. Oh, we got ads coming from all corners. So basically pick an area and then cover the ads in that area. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just like, because I'm not going to get to them running across the room. They're going to be dead before I get there. So I guess we just hang out in our little quadrants. And we do what we can. Oh, here we go. See, I was distracted by one ad. I've missed every opportunity to hit. Maybe I can hit this guy. No, we didn't hit him. So far, we haven't hit anybody in this fight. Here we go. We're going to hit this guy. Oh, no, we didn't get to him in time. Green aura, run away. I don't have a green aura, I don't think. No, I think we're good. Green aura, run away. This guy, we're certainly going to hit him. I didn't get to him, guys. What about this one? There we go. There's a hit. Hey, we got onto the meters. What's going on over here? Oh, that's like a friendly unit. We got more dragons are coming out over there than they're coming out over here. I feel like we picked a low frequency side to hang out on. I kind of want to get like into some more fights, but you know, here we go. Oh man, I'll just hang out by the door. I'll hang out right here. But then I can't really see what's happening. Yeah, so far I don't understand the point of this phase, except obviously we're killing ads. And then maybe eventually a boss comes out? This NPC seems to be destroying all the eggs in the room. Like, maybe they're being controlled by a player, I really don't know. We got a couple hits on that guy, that felt good. The tank does all the work here? Okay. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, we didn't feel very useful here, to be certain. $19 out of 30 eggs popped, okay. It seems like we're probably trying to pop all of the eggs. Unless there's like a magic number of eggs that we want to pop. Ranged DPS have it much better here, because if you're ranged, you can kind of park yourself near the center and you can take shots at enemies coming from multiple directions. And melee, yeah, melee not so much. We're going to destroy 29 of them and leave one of them up. Okay. We're getting close. There's 2 left. Oh wait, there's 4. I didn't see the one up top. Oh, of course, everything I read in chat I take with a grain of salt. Knowing that people can be wrong, people can misremember, things can change over time. Everything I see in chat I take with a big old grain of salt. Not because I don't believe in people's honesty, but that I know people can be honestly mistaken sometimes. We got war stomped. That was painful. And down he goes. Yeah, that was it. We, as usual, we barely got onto the meters. We barely got on there. But we're there, you know, just way down the list. Yeah, it's gonna be face roll. I feel like it's gonna be face roll, unless the boss mechanics get a lot harder. You could always lose to mechanics, even if you're like powerful. So if mechanics get hard, we could fail. But if the mechanics are fairly simple, then I don't see how we could fail. Do they get harder? Okay, we'll see what happens. I'm just happy to get to see it, check it off my list of raids so I can eventually see all the raids, and then we've beat the game at that point. We are gonna pew this boss, just keep the tanks healed. Okay, I think that's the winning strat right there. Pew it until it dies, and then keep the healers heal, the tanks tank, the DPS do damage, and then we win. This one randomly buffs a DPS and they get massive threat. Yeah, that's possible. And then after this, one of our raid leaders has to let his dog out to go potty. He's giving him the sad eyes. There we go. Potty time after the boss. I do like the idea of not giving out loot till the raid ends, though, especially in a pug, because I feel like obviously that stops people from leaving when they get impatient or we're having issues that we need to work through. So, like, tactically, that's a pretty good idea. Whereas if you give a pug a piece of loot and then it's like a tough fight, we wipe a couple times, they're going to be like, well, I already got my loot, and then they're going to bail out. All of the spell effects bug me. And I really wish there was a way just to turn them off. A lot of times I can't even really see if I'm like positioned correctly to be hitting enemies, because I can't see my character at all. And apparently I'm very reliant on being able to see my character. And like I can't turn them off. This is as weak as I can make the spell effects, and it's still way too much for me to be able to see anything that's going on. I have to develop like a different way to track like where my character's at, where my character's facing. It's like, unless I'm out on my own like this, then I never get to see what's happening. I noticed that we have a lot of dead people. I am noticing that. Lots and lots of dead people. It's probably because I wasn't in the room, you know. Maybe turn on your own nameplate. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I will try anything to be able to see where my guy is at, because it's getting like, I know there's a lot of times when I'm just not attacking because I'm not where I need to be positioned. It's obviously going to really eat into my numbers. In a 5-man it's easy, you know. In a 5-man it's obvious. You put this many people into a group and everybody's stacked up together and all the spell effects are going off, and yeah, I can't see where I'm at. This might help. I wish I could make it a different color than everybody else's. Turning off, yeah. Yeah, turning off friendly nameplates. Ooh, I don't know where I do that. That wasn't it. Where is player nameplates? Show friendly healer names. Why wouldn't it be right here? There we go. It has nothing to do with like nameplates here. Okay. All right, here we go. It looks a little bit cleaner now. I hate having my name, but we're gonna live with it for right now. So maybe this is gonna help me out in raids. Already, it's without having everybody's name, it's already much cleaner. Yeah, Mitosh got me into the guild as a friend. I'm not a real raider, obviously, but I do get to hang out in the guild. Spy on all the guild chat. Christian, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. We'll probably get some loot. We'll probably get a little bit of loot, I'm sure. I just want to figure out how I can help out on the meters. And what do I need to do to actually deal any kind of respectable DPS in a raid? Yeah, there's probably an add-on that could do what I want to make my name a different color or make it stand out a little bit more. Don't die. I'm gonna try not to die but you know, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. feel like it would be so much easier if what I had to do in this situation was cast Blizzard. Just lay down a Blizzard, just stand back and watch the pile. Like, no, see, there's no way, like, you just, like, you have to be able to play without seeing your character. You're never gonna see them. They're in there somewhere, but you're not gonna find them. You gotta be, you have to develop a way to know exactly where you're at and how you're facing without seeing anything. And it's a tough one. Oh my god. All of the whelps. I'm probably standing in like poisons, floor effects. I need my, oh yeah, there we go. I need Mind Seer. If I had Mind Seer, I can just stand back and blast everybody. This is a pug. Pug. Big old pug. Do I just release here? Is releasing fine? Probably not. We got a few people alive who can res. This room sucks. Hey, what's going on with all the whelps that are... What's going on? I feel like we have to understand what's happening back here. Because I just saw like 80 whelps come out of the hallway. I don't know what's going on up there. Somebody pulled top. Okay, so maybe Starfall might have pulled everything up top. That's why we had this issue. Maybe something pulled the guys up top. I guess maybe we don't know what it was. We can't just go out and blame the druids, but you know, it seems like it might be a druid problem at this point. So maybe we will go ahead and blame the druids. We still are not. We're still not really getting onto the meters. We got 10 there. I guess this is a Wiperuski. And now we try to get back. Oh yeah, up the chain, make the jump. Yeah, this is easy. Easy game. Yeah, now I know how to get to these places. There we go. Okay, let's go again. I feel like we gotta play some other music and just set like a slightly different vibe for this place. Because, yeah, we just need some actual music. We're going with Dunmorrow soundtrack, obviously. Alright, if it happens again, then we just boot all of the druids. Fair? Fair. Yep. Explosive trap can help a little bit with AoE. I mean, during these pulls, everything is dying so fast, it's hard to do anything. We're just AoE handicapped. Yep, we came in at 13 on that fight. Not good. We should have been looking at that bow. See, if I knew the loot in here, we could have reserved a couple of smarter pieces, but it's fine. Pretty sure I looted the boss, but we'll check. Oh, yeah, we got something. I don't know what it is. I clicked him. I don't know what it is. I don't meet the requirements for whatever it is. Big incoming. Okay, we have big incoming. Oh yeah, that looks pretty big. Alright, everyone stay back. Alright, let's hide back here. Stay out of line of sight. I didn't notice till now, but our other tank is a rogue tank. So do rogue tanks exist? Yes, it looks like rogue tanks absolutely exist. I don't know what that light is, but it looks like we have to split that damage. It looks like we had to split that damage, so I guess we kind of pick an area, we stand there, then people group up on us to split the damage around. That's what it looked like, at least. We got polymorphed into a squirrel. Or a chipmunk? It's either a squirrel or a chipmunk. But yeah, we are out of this fight. But hey, at least we healed up. So that was nice. I hope our off tanks are awake. I mean, the second tank keeps ending up dead, so I don't know if it's that he's not awake or that he's a little squishy or what's really going on. I am not sure what's going on. I just know that I'm not dead, and that's all I can really control. I'm also not doing any damage, so there's also that. Oh man. Raiding without any AoE buttons. Stay behind the boss at all times. Okay, we'll try not to get dead. We have to stay behind the boss at all times, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so if we do end up with too many fire stacks, then we run over here, we get out of line of sight. 5 or so stacks. And get out of line of sight. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it. We're probably going to have to line of sight it off of us at some point or another. This is going to be fun. Okay. I predict much death. Yeah, I think we got too many stacks of the electric stuff. I saw at the last minute that I had 7 stacks of the electricity, so I think we might have made everybody go boom. This is not great. That was not a really great first attempt. It didn't really allow for a lot of learning. So yeah, here's to a better second attempt. Jesus. I don't know. I don't know about that with this pug. Yeah, this one will be a bit harder than the other one. Yeah, the mechanics seem very punishing. I think that's the big difference, is that the mechanics here are very punishing. It doesn't really matter how strong the boss is or how much HP it has, but if the mechanics are punishing, then a lot of people are not going to be able to do the mechanics. Mechanics are the hardest thing for players. Most players don't understand mechanics at all. It was the bomb. You needed people to soak it with you. Okay, so we didn't soak an arcane bomb. That could have been part of the problem. We were able to see the fire stacks though, and we were able to successfully drop those stacks once, so we got a little bit of practice. Very little bit of practice. We tapped the boss a couple of times, so there's potential to improve. I don't think it can go much worse than that, so... And of course somebody ran through all the whelps back there. Because why wouldn't they run through all the whelps back there? Now we've got whelps in the raid. We've got some more dead people. Our rogue tank may be questionable. We may have a very questionable rogue tank that might not really know what he's doing. Maybe he's not very good. It's hard to say. The trouble probably started when he was a rogue tank. Maybe we should have known. Something wasn't quite right. The whole blowing up part was a big problem. I don't know if the taunt swap happened correctly or not. But, yeah. Well, we'll get to see it again, and maybe we'll make an improvement this time. As long as we're making improvements, then we have a chance. That was the wrong portal. Oh shit. Oh no. I made a terrible mistake. Son of a biscuit. I'm gonna have to kill all these guys. That sucks. Maybe I can just run past him. Yeah, it was sketchy, but apparently it worked out fine. Do I play on Wildgrowth? Yeah, this is Wildgrowth EU. Which I have to specify because for SOD they named the US realms and the EU realms the same names. This feels like one of those fights where there's basically no way to brute force through it. All the mechanics have to go off properly. And you can't have too much bad luck with things. Seems very, very involved. Apparently, if we can get through this fight, then the rest of the fights might not be as bad. But this is the pug killer. I mean, we got a lot closer that time. Maybe they can still get her. What's she at? Like 6%, 5%, 4%, some low percent? Like, I think they got her. I just wish I could have been alive for it for a little bit longer. There we go. Come on. Come on. Nice. Alright. I mean, it's not ideal, but at least the fight is over. The run can continue. Clean. It wasn't quite clean. Over half the raid on the floor is not clean.
How generous.
I don't think we would say. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Alright, so maybe this will be a lot simpler than the last fight. I see a skull marker, so I am probably gonna be hitting skull. Because why not? Unless we get a call for ads to be killed first, we'll just go on the boss. Alright, maybe these are just ads. Maybe these are not a boss. This is just like random trash. Okay. Fair enough. Just rando trash. There we go. Not a boss. It's kind of funny that you could skin these guys. Are they not sentient? Why can I skin those guys, but I can't skin furbolgs? That's kind of weird. And I got polymorphed. What a bummer. Stay away from the goblins, they throw bombs that hurt. Focus the big guy at the start. Okay. Are we still in Blackwing Lair? Yes, we absolutely are still in BWL. Mm-hmm. Why I die? Why I die? I must have, maybe I stood in something, maybe I got hit by a bomb, I don't know why I died. Everything seemed perfectly fine 1 second, and then the next I was gone. What an effing bummer. All the DPS that will never be. All the damage I will never do. All the times I will never get onto these fucking meters. I will never make an impact in the raid. It's very, very sad. Very sad. Oh. Alright, we're gonna try to figure out why we died. Have to watch for poisons, have to watch for fire buffs, like something killed us last time. Maybe it was a bomb, maybe it was fire. But I really hate when I die and don't really know what I did wrong. It's an obnoxious feeling to have. Because that means we're probably gonna do it again. Alright, well, we didn't die that time. No, that was better. I'm assuming the right move was to run whatever that was away from people. So that's what I did. It looked like we got targeted by something, and then we eventually dropped a poison cloud on the ground. And so I'm glad my instinct was right. It said, get away from everybody. So I got away from everybody. The rest of this is pretty easy. Right on. He says. Yeah, it's probably not going to be as hard as the fight that wiped us a handful of times. Everything should be okay. 3 bosses to go. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna nuke both drakes down. Sounds great. Someone just dropped the poison in the raid? Is that fine? It's fine? Okay, good. We're just dropping it right in the raid. Okay, cool. It wasn't very impactful anyway, so who cares? Do I still need a cloak? Yeah, my cloak is pretty shite. It's level 58, it's got 20 attack power on it. It's not awful. I put a cloak on a reserve from this run, but I don't know if we're probably not going to see it drop, so... Oh, both drakes have coins. Oh, that's good to know. I definitely didn't loot both the drakes. It's fun as melee when the bosses and the enemies all have war stomp, so you spend half the fight stunned. It's always fun getting war stomped, or sheeped, or in some way or another incapacitated. And then you just see, like, the only people on the meters is the tank and warlocks and priests. As soon as those war stomps go out, like, all other damage stops going on. It's hilarious. Ranged on blue. Melee right here. For breaths. Melee safe spot here. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen here, but apparently we're going to have to pull out at some point to just, like, chill over here for a second. Not sure why, but we'll find out. And boss is going to be tanked over here. Alright. There we go. Rip. Not really sure what killed me. Looks like they'll probably get him though. Looks like it was a really easy fight. I wonder what stupid thing I did to get myself killed. Someone dropped poison, we all strafed out of it, and then we strafed back, and then as soon as we strafed back, I just fell over dead. Oh well. For those of us without the cloak, which we fall in that category, we need to use the altar safe spot after ads. Oh, this is going to be fun. So I'm going to live until the ads come up. I will be alive until the ads come up. And then I will probably be dead once that happens. Alright, we have reached the safe spot. Let us hope for the best.
Well done, my youths. The mortal's courage begins to wane. Now, let's see how they contend with the true lord of Blackrock Spire.
Do we live back here now? Do we ever get to leave again? Or do we just... do we... okay, we're good. I think we're good. Looks like we're on the boss now. Is Sod nice endgame? I've had a lot of fun so far. I don't know what this is. I think I got, oh, yeah. Oh, that was the one where you have to group up. That was the group up one, not the get the fuck out of the raid one. I just got the fuck out of the raid. Cause I just couldn't even, I'm so fucking done. This is why I'm not gonna be a raider. This is why I'm not gonna be a raider. I'm not smart enough to be a raider. How much fun would I have had without Mitosh? Probably none. I probably would have quit and gone back to retail or something. I don't know. It's really, like, questions like that, it's impossible to say. I wouldn't be doing Blackwing Lair right now, you know? So, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. But yeah, I'm clearly never gonna be, like, a main raider for, like, any raid team at my age. And not only can I not DPS, I can't remember simple mechanics. There we go. A really easy tank and spank at the end of the day. There was only one mechanic ever went off that I saw, and it killed me. So, great. You saw one mechanic, and you got killed. Great job. I don't know. Am I rolling for things? I don't know if we're rolling. We're not going to win rolls with a roll like 33. Oh, that was good. It was nice to see it. Obviously, I did not perform how I would like to have performed, so that that's not great. But it was really nice to see the run. Now I need to see Nax. Now, if I can just get dragged through Nax. And then eventually get dragged. Once the new raid has been nerfed, I can get dragged to the new raid, and then I'll have beat the game. And then that's ring over. That's game over. I've won. Ring of Reckoning, stamina, and defense. And we don't need that. Now, I can't stop being so self-depreciative because that I would have to get better at the game, you know. It's easier to be self-depreciative of my current skills than to actually get better. So I think I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Great Sword of the Brotherhood. Oh, that's really cool. 86 attack power. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll take it. Mitosh, thank you. Look at that freaking sword, man. That's wicked. We got chests here. Which we can turn in outside the instance. You just have them drag my corpse across the floor in Scarlet Enclave and call it a day. Exactly. Exactly. Just have them drag me. At least, I mean, I can't complain, right? I'm a bad player, but I got through it. I died a handful of times to stupid mechanics. what can you expect? I feel like I performed okay for a pug. And I got handed some gear. Everyone likes to be handed some gear. Just feels good. Eventually we have to get our tokens out of this box. I think we've got tokens in here. Two-handed axe, that's nice. Could have been a nice one. Ours is actually pretty good as well, so not really like a big loss there. Well, it's about gear, but also, like, you don't do DPS when you're dead. That's kind of the most important thing, is you just don't do DPS when you're dead. And you don't do DPS when you're not quite facing the right way. And you don't do DPS when you're not quite in range of the enemy. And those are all things that I struggled with in this one. I struggled a lot with facing. I struggled a lot with knowing, like, where I was at. Like, it was bad. Everything is so much simpler in a 5-man. Like, in a 5-man, I always know that I'm positioned correctly. I always know if I'm hitting the enemy. I always know if I'm facing the right way. As soon as I get into anything bigger than a 10-man, I can't focus on being in the right position. It's too many spell effects, and it's too many players, and it's too many things stacked on top of me. And for some reason, I just can't figure it out. So that's a lot of what it was. Just like missed opportunities where I should have been doing DPS, but I just like, maybe I wasn't quite close enough to the enemy. Maybe I wasn't quite facing the right way. Like, too much time spent like that, like, really eats into your DPS, obviously. And obviously ranged would probably be easier, because when you're ranged, you just stand back, and as long as you're generally facing in the right direction, you will hit things. But melee, it's not always so simple. So I have a lot of learning to do. Lots and lots of learning to do. And we'll see if I can eventually improve. I think we've like basically gotten everything that we're gonna get. We got the 2 pieces of tier, so let's make sure that we looted the boss, because I'm not sure if we did. Okay, yeah, we looted everything we can loot. I'm assuming there's not a really convenient portal to take us back to the raid entrance, huh? That'd be awesome. So we need to get out there and talk to the vendor to trade these 2 tokens in. Season of Discovery only for Classic. Will there ever be a SOD TBC or Wrath? Right now it's only Classic, but obviously, like, we don't know what the future holds. They haven't talked about any plans to do TBC SOD or anything like that, but you never know. I feel like if they add stuff to SOD, it'll probably always be in vanilla era. I don't think they'll move SOD into TBC, but I've been wrong before. Follow you to the entrance after? Sure. Yeah, we have to get back to the entrance. We'll hang out until loot is done. It is a lot of loot, yeah. Absolutely. It's a good bow, but I mean, I'm not gonna... It's like, you know, it's not main spec for me, right? I mean, I guess maybe it's main spec, I don't know. It's hard for me to think about taking a bow over someone who's gonna shoot the bow, even though I know I need a bow in that slot because I have a bow slot. It's hard to think about taking a bow for main spec that someone can use to shoot with. But I guess like other people probably rolled on it. There's probably warriors that rolled on it and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I need it for the stats. That's the problem. I do need it for the stats. I need to be rolling main spec on it for the stats. I just don't. It's a personal problem. Don't I already have... Do I not? Okay, I'll take it. I don't know if I need it. I guess I do. Yeah, okay. I have Giant Stalker chain legs. Those are tier 1. For some reason, I didn't think I needed the pants. Didn't think there's still more loot? Jesus. If it takes longer to do loot than to kill half the bosses in the run. $40 pieces of loot total. Oh my gosh. It's a tanking trinket that has block on it. Increases the block value of your shield. I guess we had some warlocks and the rogue roll on it. He's like not going to a warlock or a rogue. Yeah, you guys don't have shields. You can't use block value. There's no shield involved. It's crazy. Yeah, the 40 pieces of loot is like every boss total from the entire run. And then we pass it out at the end and we'll do roll-offs at the end now, apparently. Which is different than how I'm used to doing loot, but, you know, I never pugged. Yeah, it's so they don't... Oh no, it makes perfect sense. Because if you're in a pug and, like, let's say you get an item, and then there's a tough fight, you don't want to deal with the fight, and you just think, well, I've already got the loot I'm here for, and then you leave, and then you lose too many people in pugs who want to leave before the end of the run. This way, if they want any loot at all, they have to wait until the end of the run. I'm not fast enough to roll on this stuff either. Like, by the time I look at what the item is, the rolls have already stopped. I'm just a slow old person. Like, I can't keep up with loot like this. It's crazy. Like, yeah, if people weren't just giving me stuff, like, I would never get any loot because I can't even keep up with the loot scroll. It's too quick. I struggle to even click on the item to see what the item even is. And by then, 5 people have rolled and the rolls are coming to an end. It's crazy. It's a dagger. The loot is the most stressful thing and the hardest part of raids so far. So far, just the loot at the end has been the most challenging and stressful part. It's super stressful, yeah. It's almost like it kind of takes some of the joy out of getting the loot because like the process of getting the loot is so intense and so fast and you literally can't look away for a minute. I actually need this to be bigger because like I'm losing too much. Like, and I need it to be out here. Like, because I just missed too many things. When we're doing loot, like I need this when I'm doing loot. Like, I guess it has to go like over here so I can actually like look at things. This is better. Because then at least it doesn't go off my screen so fast I can't even click it, you know? That's it. Oh, thank God. Thank Jesus. We are done with loot. We've beat the loot boss. Download Gargle. Yeah, I probably should get the add-on. Alright. Oh shit, trade canceled. Somebody was trying to trade me and I just like ran away. I'm gonna hang out for a second because I don't. Oh, here we go. I got something. Oh, it's a hunter quest. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. Let's take ourselves to the entrance. I think this puts us like basically in like almost complete tier 2. It's gonna be close. Quest is amazing if we finish it, but no idea how it's done. Yeah, I'll probably have to follow a guide on Wowhead. I'm sure there's lots of like group stuff you have to do. I'm sure there's lots of elite stuff. There's probably some stuff in raids. I'm sure it's not an easy quest line to do. But maybe we'll take a look at some of the requirements and see if we can get it done over time. Really appreciate the raid. It was nice to see. Very nice to see content that we've never seen before. And obviously getting a pile of loot is always fun. The only reason I have bag space today is because I dropped a bunch of stuff into my bank. Stuff that I just didn't know what it was, or if I was ever going to use it again, or if maybe it was a quest item or a rep item. I just put a bunch of stuff in my bank, and then maybe one day I go looking at it. Maybe I just ignore my bank forever because my bank might now be the trash bin. And that's how I got inventory space today. Just Nax and Scarlet Enclave left. Yep, and then I beat the game. That's game over, right? It rolls the credits. And then we won. This is as close as I've ever been to beating WoW. And then Bisc grind. Well, one would say the Bisc grind is completely optional. In a world where they're not gonna put out a next tier of content, the Bisc grind kind of becomes optional, yeah. Like, one could grind for Bis. This is true. Alright, let's be careful here, make sure we're grabbing the right stuff. This looks good. So that's the helmet. Next up we have the chest piece. Okay, that looks good. Next up we have the shoulders. That looks right. And then we have legs. Those look good. Yeah, there we go. Let's get those things equipped. Helmet. Chest. Shoulders. Pants. There we go. That's us. Man, we look badass. Gotta get a little screenshot for the thumbnails. Awesome. Freaking nice. Yeah, show the helmet. I could show the helmet for a little bit. I'm not usually a big fan of helmets, but I think it's probably worth showing it for a little while. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool looking helmet. We won't leave it on forever, but it's definitely worth rocking it right now. Like, that probably needs to be the screenshot. There we go. It's pretty great. I'm feeling pretty good. We still have some trashy equipment. We have trashy rings. We got a questionable bow. We've got a trashy cape. But overall, we're doing pretty amazing, all things considered. I am quite happy with our progress. It's very cool looking. It's definitely the coolest armor I've ever equipped in Classic. That's true. Lone Wolf, we need cat-like reflexes. What else? I think that's it. We are good. Yep, and so now we have the tier 6 now, which we didn't really, or the 6-piece bonus, which I didn't really need, but hey, it's nice to have. Mitosh, thank you very much for putting that together and for everything, man. Really appreciated. I don't really care to min-max. I think I'm going to wear the stuff that looks really cool, and that's a higher tier stuff, so... I'm just going to wear all this stuff because it looks awesome. It's probably a higher item level too, so... There is that. Let's go stand... We stand around out here in our tier 2 and feel cool for a little bit. There we go. Just hang out by the fountain. Good stuff. Alright, guys, I'm going to stop right here for today. That was a pretty amazing run. It was nice to see. And now we have 2 raids left to go. We probably need a little bit more gear before we see Nax. But we have to be getting pretty close. The biggest problem is our rings and our cape. So we'll have to figure out how we can get better rings, better cape. And yeah. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Have a good rest of your afternoon and evening time. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.